Hey guys, this is Jonathan here from Man by Hand, the blog about craftiness in a manly fashion. When people find out that I can sew and have a sewing machine, I usually get one of two questions. One, will you hem my pants? Two, can you teach me how to sew? Well, short answer is, I'll hem your pants depending on what's in it for me, and whether or not I'll teach you how to sew, absolutely not. The reason being, I have about as much patience as a coffee cup has tensile strength. When I get mad, bad things happen. But what I will do today that I think will help you get started on your own sewing projects and learning how to sew all on your own is show you how to thread your machine. It took me probably about a week and a half the first time I got a sewing machine to figure out just how to get it to do anything other than go up and down and make a mess of the thread. What I have is a Baby Lock Companion. It's a pretty simple machine. I bought it at the Goodwill for $25. It works. It's also very similar to most of the Singer and manual machines out there. What we have is just standard thread across the top and a bobbin with a carrier in the bottom. Thread starts out on the spool, comes through the first threader, down another carrier, through the tension discs, which sets the thread tension, across the top, down through a couple more carriers, finally into the needle, and then the needle goes down, connects with the bobbin. Pulls the bobbin thread up, back in, that's how it works. Let's go through real quick what you're probably gonna need to do before you can even thread your machine. What we have is a spool of thread, and this needs to get wound onto a bobbin. So the bobbin is held inside a bobbin carrier in the bottom of the machine. Now, most machines are a little bit different in terms of how you need to wind the bobbin. The way that my machine works is thread goes up here, runs through a small tension disc on the top. The bobbin is then placed onto a bobbin loader at the back. You release the clutch on the back of the machine so it no longer operates the needle at the front. You can start your thread through the bobbin, push it over to the side. That will then activate the bobbin winder, and you spin that up. Once your bobbin is wound fully with thread, pull it off of there, cut it off the spool, take the bobbin, place it into the bobbin carrier, and draw the thread coming out and underneath the tension plate on the bobbin carrier. A little tab gets placed in there and lined up with the slot at the top. And then pushed in there and make sure it's tight in there. Now pull your thread, if you have a tension disc, off the top of the tension disc, pass it through the top carrier, pass it down and around your tension disc, over the top towards the front of the machine, through the top pickup, then draw it down through any guides that you have running through the front of your machine, and especially the one there right above the needle, through the needle front to back. Alright, we need to re-engage the clutch at the back of the machine, grab a hold of the thread at the back of the machine just to keep it from sliding back through the needle, and pass that down once, bring it up, and go ahead and draw that string that you've been holding that's going through the needle up and through. Use something like a pair of scissors, or I like to use this little flat straight edge, and pull your bobbin thread up through the bottom of the machine. So there you go. You got your needle threaded. You're ready to sew, pretty much. So I don't really need to teach you anything else. Just, you know, play with some patterns, see what they do. Next time we will be talking about twin needles. So, have a good Friday night. I know what I'm gonna do. Take some of this.